them went Bon Signor from Election, Sunset Superman, and shunted out the back last is Fledermaus. At the 500, nearing the turn, Paris Dream again kicked up on the inside, got his head back in front of Lashilla. Here's Blustery starting to run on. 2 lengths, Battle Talk, Bon Signor. Election, the roughie around them, deep out at the top of the home straight. Paris Dream again tackled and once more headed by Lashilla. Blustery, though, down the outside, quickly closing. Battle Talk trying to get out around the hills from Bon Signor. Blustery at the 150 from Battle Talk, now on his outside, closing from Bon Signor. Blustery, Battle Talk, Bon Signor. Blustery, Battle Talk went to the line. Might have been Battle Talk a nose, maybe, but it's close. Battle Talk or Blustery, and Bon Signor on the outside. A lot of bees there. Followed home on the outside by Sunset Superman, and then came Lashilla, who battled hard. Paris Dream was next, and then came Blood Buzz Ohio. Behind them next is Bombala Tomba. The bees just keep on coming. Followed further back by Election, and last is Fledermaus. Terrific finish here between Blustery and Battle Talk. Battle Talk or Blustery. Battle Talk, Clint Johnston Porter, almost sitting there on top of the horse's bonce as they hit the line. Extravagantly, to say the least. But Blustery kicked again on its inside, and there is naught between them, with Bon Signor close up. And then behind those, Sunset Superman or Lashilla in that tussle for 4th placing. Waiting for the numbers. Judge might need to call out the old magnifying glass here to try and split these 2 horses. Battle Talk on the outside had enough momentum. He was held up behind heels there, trying to get out around the back of Blustery. Just didn't want to chance his hand going between it and also Lashilla, so he had to bide his time and then glide out behind Blustery. And Blustery's certainly shifted up the track to a point. And Johnston Porter has thrust Battle Talk's head down, and he has got the verdict. There's the number now. Number 1 is the winner, Battle Talk, from 4 Blustery and 11 Bon Signor. 1 4 11 Lashilla has gained the photo for 4th, number 2, in a time of 2:21.19. They did dawdle around 2:21.19, and nose a short head are the official margins. So Battle Talk, who's been pretty consistent, by Passenger from Warzone. Double today for Jeff Durant, Jason Miller, Clint Johnston Porter there. Really thrusting that horses down aggressively on the line to make sure that he got the margin, and that might have been the difference. Raced by W, Mrs. S.J. Martin, B and P Waterhouse, and J. Martin. 2nd placing, Blustery, by Danehill Express from Lassienne, Miss T.A. Harvey, Robin Todd Harvey, the trainers, Brad Parnham, the rider, and number 11, Bon Signor, by Blackfriars out a beautiful bonbon for Jerry Stelmack, Bill O'Byrne, R. Mrs. M. Hall, Errol Barrett, R. Jones, K. James, I. Williams, S. Trigwell, Emma Del Grasso, Stephen Parnham, the rider for Chris Stelmack. Next event, race 4, the Baking Association Australia WA handicap at 3:17. Number 6, Nepotism, comes out of race 4. Training double here for the combination of Jeff Durant and Jason Miller, and that was a tight one there with Clint Johnston Porter almost pike-like getting it home to victory. Here's Adam.
Certainly a tight finish in the end there, Jace. Plenty of owners down here as well, but I think that was hard to watch even for them. That was they walked through the early stages. You had a lovely spot and you ended up just almost in trouble the entire way because of the speed. Yeah, first half of the race was beautiful. We won. And then they just slowed up, and yeah, it was too early to pop out. So Jared's come around and covered him up, and then he just kept on getting shunted back. It was like watching a train wreck. And then coming to the corner, he's hoping to get through on the inside, but had to go around their heels, and he got there. So only just. We've seen his turning foot over the 1,800 metres and the 1,600 metre races as well. And I guess with that speed, we were still able to see him let down after having all those problems at the top of the straight. Yeah, look, he has got a good turn of foot. He's run some really good races, and a couple of times he's been a little bit inconsistent. But look, once he gets room, he can really let down. It's almost a surprise to see that it's been 455 days, isn't it? Because he is consistent, as you said, been in some nice races as well, been favoured a couple of times, but just hasn't been able to get the job done.
No, he's let us down a couple of times, but look, his last run, his last start was a really good run. I know I think he finished 8th, but he sat last that day, and that was on a Saturday, and made up good ground, and only got beat 3 lengths. So I thought that was good enough to go in a race like this and win. Yeah,
let's see if we can get a few more now. Next race, the 3-year-old Shebaya Crossing. We've seen these 3-year-old races had so much depth, and again, this is another big challenge.
Yeah, look, he's drawn 1. I don't know if that's a plus today, but look, he's done a good job, and look, he'll be hard to beat.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller. We'll grab Clint Johnson-Porter now as well. And Clint, we were just talking about how hard it was to watch. How hard was it to ride out there with that pace?
Yeah, definitely. It was hard. I was kind of never really travelling at one stage of the race, so I thought I was going to be in a little bit of trouble. But he fired hard. I can
imagine your arms and biceps are a bit sore as well, because, I mean, they just continue to get slower and slower at the top of the straight. But you did well to get out, and then the horse really responded well to you quickly.
Yeah, he did. I wasn't going anywhere on the corner, so I've tried to save a little bit of ground, what I almost stuffed up. But once we got to the outside, he responded well.
Did you think you'd had the photo?
I didn't think so, because he's been unlucky all these times, so I didn't think today was today.
Well, I think you've got some happy owners over there, mate, so I'll let you go to them. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter taking out race number 3 aboard of Battle Talk for Jeff Durant and Jason Miller, an early double for them.